homage. So again, as always, after Survivor Series, the internet is coming for Triple H again, and
They're
his
coming
booking,
for him every week.
and his booking and his decisions. So, with that being said, do you think it? Well, actually, let me before I say this, like we already know that during the Vince era, we knew how formulaic everybody is and how everybody does things, especially when it came to Vince and Triple H did his thing. So we knew what to expect from both brands. Now, with Triple H taking over the main roster for the last couple of years, I think this has probably been the worst year at a time. We have gotten big moments, but I think as a collective, this has been the worst year if I had to rank all the years under the Triple H umbrella. So, do you think it's time for Triple H to change his formula and change the game a bit?
No, because if this is his worst year, so we went through everything he did for us in the pandemic and after, and the beautiful 2013 and 2022 was fire, and 2024 was amazing, one of the greatest wrestling years of all time. And if 2025 is a bad wrestling year, awesome, because I got back into wrestling in 2011, and this is better than 2011. And I was watching in 2012, and 2025 was better than 2012, and it was better than 2014, and it was better than 2015. And yeah, like cool, like some stuff's predictable, but at the end of the day, it's not like growing up 30 years with Vince and you know what's going to happen every single week. So, I mean, there's still some surprise element to me, and I don't turn on wrestling just to fucking complain. So it's not offending me. Um, I like the GMs he has on both shows. I'm entertained by the in between segments backstage. And look, Survivor Series wasn't what it was the past 3 years. I didn't think it overall sucked. I mean, I think overall I was sports entertained by it. I thought the finish of the men's match was very flat. I love the Intercontinental Championship match. The women's championship, yeah, obviously very skippable. The women's War Games match, I was entertained. It wasn't blood and guts, but it was a good match. So yeah, I'm probably gonna be the last person trying to crucify Triple H for what he's done booking wise so far.
So when it comes to Triple H booking, like you can see where he kind of has like a hard time. You can clearly see the discrepancies in the way he books things. And now I will say that there are a lot of things I do like that he does. I like the fact that he makes Raws and SmackDowns feel special. Like they don't feel like just all right. I don't like there's just some random stuff happening. He builds like big matches to it. One thing I don't want to say I do like the smaller pay-per-view cards. I do think he can kind of extend that a little bit, maybe another match or two. Because I think a lot of times these pay-per-views, like they have these really long matches. And I think you can actually, there's other things that you can actually put on these pay-per-views that deserve to be on a higher level than actually on a Raw or SmackDown. And the one thing that I really think that he really needs to do, and I don't knock them for doing it because this is just business 101, and it's limit the bloodline stuff. You know, like when you need something, and this is about the formula thing. We talked about this with how Survivor Series has become pretty much dated as an event. And for the last few years, like, all right, we go to bloodlines teaming up. We know that's going to happen. We're going to get some iteration of that. And then throughout the year, Roman Reigns, like the one thing that I'm getting aggravated about is like the way the returns are handled. You know, it's the same thing. Roman Reigns comes out for the big four pay-per-views and whatever, so on and so forth. Those are the things that I think are the biggest flaws. And of course, I've been critical of how he books the women, but I see where he does have a hard time at times with actually judging all this stuff. But I do like the fact that like I said, I've also said that some things, like some people are underexposed. He's not overexposing anybody. He's underexposing a lot of people. I do think that as well, because I do think a lot of things deserve a little bit more time than he actually does. But I do like the fact that people backstage, like if you don't see them actually outside in the ring, kind of promo or things like that, you do see some kind of backstage sitting with them with that. and it's built. That might be the only thing you get for a week or two, but then it's going to build to something else, and they'll build to that pay-per-view, to that Raw and SmackDown.
Yeah.
So
there's
I don't
definitely
think
people that are getting dropped and lost and lost in the shuffle and the mix of things. However, his father-in-law did that so many times.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. And like I said, like when Triple H first took over, we knew exactly who was going to be out here. We knew all the Vince dance gimmicks and all the goofiness was actually going to be gone and things like that. But I do enjoy Triple H product, but as I know it's a flawed product, but it's a lot better than in my opinion, than what we were actually getting when we had Vince around.
Yeah, it can't be perfect all the damn time. I mean, it's like the damn Eagles. You're going to have a game you're going to love, and then you're going to have a game you're fucking embarrassed to be a fan. You're going to have a year where 2020, last year, wrestling pretty damn cool again. Then this year, the hell are they doing? But, some weeks they get it. Sometimes they don't. I mean, they're doing a good job making a lot of these mid-card titles, I would say, over the past couple months, making them important. Chelsea Green having the U.S. title again makes it more important. Becky Lynch might not be the IC champion, but all the stuff she does on social media, everything the New Day does, taunting Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis, what they do. Adam Pearce, honestly, I haven't. All right, so Triple H has had WWE for how many years? What would we call it? 2 years, 4 years, 5 years?
About three and a half.
So at least 3.5. So I'm going to say this is definitely pre-COVID. I probably did this in 2018, maybe 16, 2019 at least. I don't follow WWE on social media. I follow a million wrestling accounts. Instagram, I don't follow WWE. There was so much crap I think I saw that page was posting. I just, I was probably disenchanted with the product to an extent. But if it's like, all right, cool, it's 8 a.m. Monday, or it's 1 p.m. or crap, Raw's on tonight. Am I gonna watch it? I go to Adam Pearce's page. Sometimes on Sunday too, he'll post a hype clip about it, and he'll make a joke, and he'll say something about love somebody today, and he'll read a text message from Becky, and I'm like, what Adam Pearce is doing on his personal social media gets me more interested in Raw than anything WWE